Learning and retaining academic vocabulary. There are several strategies available that can help you learn and retain the new academic words that you come across as you read. 4 effective strategies include footnotes, language journals, flashcards, and graphic organizers. One excellent strategy for learning new and unfamiliar words in a text is through the creation of footnotes. Footnotes are unobtrusive and easy to read. How do footnotes work? Similar to MLA footnoting style guidelines, you can insert numbers next to words that you do not know. You should write these numbers as superscript or raised numbers. Then, at the bottom of the page, you should write the corresponding number and a definition of the word. For example, if the word is exonerate, you should write a number at the top right corner of the word. If it is the first unfamiliar word, write the number 1 next to the word. Then, at the bottom of the page, write the number 1 next to the definition, such as 1. Verb, to declare officially that someone is not to blame or is not guilty of a crime. You should then use the number 2 for the next word and so on. You can also record and define words by keeping a language journal. Using a simple spiral or bound notebook, you can keep track of new words and concepts learned in a class or through a reading assignment. When recording a new vocabulary word in your journal, be sure to include the word being defined, a definition of the new word, and an example sentence or two using the word. To help you remember the word, you might also include synonyms, which are words with the same or similar meaning, and antonyms, which are words that have an opposite meaning. You can even include drawings or graphics if they will help you remember the word. For example, if the word is suppress, your entry might look like this. Another great strategy is to use flashcards. For this strategy, you can use commercially produced index cards, or you can make your own flashcards using strips of cardstock paper. This tool is easy to create and can double as a bookmark. It can also be a great tool to use to study for a quiz or exam. On the front side of the card, simply write the new vocabulary word. On the opposite side, write the new word, a definition of the word, and an example sentence or two. Once again, you can include synonyms and antonyms, and a drawing if you like. For example, if the word is gregarious, the front of the flashcard might look like this. The back of the flashcard might include the following. Another highly effective strategy is to use graphic organizers. Using graphic organizers, you can map a word or concept, creating a guidepost for future reading and studying. Concept mapping helps you move away from simply memorizing words, focusing instead on understanding the concepts that words denote. The purpose of a graphic organizer is to help you clearly visualize how ideas are organized within a text or surrounding a concept. One example of a graphic organizer is a Venn diagram, which allows you to graphically represent the logical relationships between members of different sets, to see what they have in common and how they are different. Here is an example of a Venn diagram illustrating the interrelationship among college degrees. Another very popular graphic organizer is a web diagram, which allows you to graphically represent the relationship of the parts of a topic to the topic itself. Start by drawing a circle in the middle of the page. This is known as the source node and includes the topic of the web diagram. Next, draw smaller circles an inch or so away from the source node and connect them with a line. These are known as subnodes and represent items related to the topic. Repeat this process until you have the desired number of subnodes. If you like, you can then use lines to make connections between the subnodes or to subcategorize the subnodes together. Here is an example of a web diagram illustrating the interrelated parts that make up the concept summarizing. There are many other graphic organizers that are available to you. You are encouraged to explore these options further to determine which graphic organizer works best with your topic or field of study. For more information on these and other Avid critical reading strategies, contact your content or seminar instructor or seek help in your Avid Student Center.